Before Doroteo died, we had planned to build a home on our property here. He would still get up at the crack of dawn when he was off to come out here and drive his tractor. He loved his tractor. But he loved it out here. And he loved taking care of his family. That was what he worked for. My husband was planning to own his own trucking company. He thought he could retire and have somebody else take care of him.
Sure, continue to operate the business.
Yes, that was his plan, his dream.
The day before Doroteo died, Texas Premier Resources sent their driver on an overnight trip. And without sufficient sleep, that driver fell asleep at the wheel and hit a truck and trailer ahead of him. And it took out Doroteo's truck. And Doroteo was killed instantly. Can you tell us something about that morning?
He would get up between 3:30 and 4, watch a little bit of TV, drink his coffee before he left. He was going to call me about 9, and I never got the call, but I just figured he had either forgotten or he was busy. And it wasn't until I got the call from my son about 10 o'clock for me to come back home. I think my car knew where to go, what to do, because I honestly don't remember my ride home. The day after my husband died, a person from another law firm came over and tried to get us to sign with the company. I was very upset, and my son saw how upset I was, and he asked the gentleman to leave.
The other truck company didn't want to take any responsibility for the hours that their driver had been working. And yet we got 6 months of his driving records, and what showed was time and time again they were in violation of both federal rules and state law about hours of service. Their driver was perpetually out of time. He would work for 20 hours, get 2 hours of sleep, and be back on the road driving a truck again. It was outrageous what this company was doing, and yet they would never stand up and take responsibility for this wreck. They would not acknowledge their part in this wreck.
I lost a husband, I lost a provider, but most of all, I lost my best friend. I don't hold a grudge to the driver that was driving, but I do hold the company responsible because I feel the company had that driver out there.
So you had to make a decision about whether or not to bring a lawsuit, to hire a lawyer? What caused you to decide to sue?
Accountability, and I wanted to know what happened. They really need to be held accountable. They really do.
Companies, after a wreck like this, have a chance to stand up and take responsibility. And if they don't do that, if they fail to do that, then the lawsuit can hold them accountable.
Right. To find the Edwards Law Firm helped with the healing process. A very dear friend of ours highly recommended you. She knew that if I would talk to you, that you would take care of us.
And I hope we did.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You took care of us very well. Thank you.